Hi everybody, Carmen Molitor with the Pinnacle Team at RE/MAX Properties with the local real estate market update for the third quarter of 2025. So our inventory is still up. We're averaging about 4,000 active units. We've been there since June. As a reminder, that's the highest number of active units we've had on the market since 2014. We're selling about 1,000 units per month. That's up 9% from a year ago, primarily due to the additional inventory. Our sales price, the average sales price actually started in July at $574 and some change, and it's dropped in September to $565. Our median price in July was at $497, and in September we were at $479. Our median price is about 1% lower than we were a year ago, same time frame. What's not factored into that data is what's called seller concessions. And as a reminder, that is money that the seller pays towards the buyer's closing costs, prepaid items, and a rate buy down at time of closing. That's a pretty common thing we're seeing out there. So really, we've seen about a 3% erosion in value if you add the 2% to that median drop. Not surprisingly, our time on market has gone up from 39 days in July to 54 days in September. Most of that is because rates are they've still been kind of stubborn. We've been in the sixes, and just with an average sales price in the mid fives and a median price in the high fours, that's a pretty high mortgage for most people. So what does that mean for you as a seller? It just means that you're gonna expect to take longer to sell your house. And also, I forgot to mention that we're seeing about 97% sales price to list price ratio, meaning sellers are getting about 97% of their asking price. And that's if they're priced correctly before any price reductions. So, sellers, it's just going to take a little longer to sell. You're not going to get 100% of your asking price. Be prepared to make any repairs that come up at time of home inspection. Also be prepared and budget for paying a couple percentage points at time of closing out of your proceeds to help the buyer afford your house by buying down that rate. For buyers, what can you expect? You can expect more time to shop and actually have a second or a third showing. What a concept. Those days are back. Love that. You'll have more choice. There are more houses for you to choose from. Also happy about that. And, contingent offers are now a possibility. They weren't for the last few years, and that means that if you have to sell a house in order to buy a house, you make a contingent offer on something that you like. Most sellers are more agreeable to that today than they were a few years ago, because a contingent offer is better than no offer at all. And you can expect the seller to be more cooperative in taking care of some of those items that come up at time of home inspection. So if you would like more information about any of this, please give us a call. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next quarter.